everyone, Sophie tuning in from LA in sunny California. It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. Is it the last day of January? No, we have one more day of January, and then it's on to a new month. So I wanted to just check in, see where you're tuning in from. We're making a really yummy turmeric bone broth. It's gonna be really sweet and delicious, and feel free to ask questions or let me know if you've tried any variation of this before. This is super anti-inflammatory, and I'll go through all the ingredients that you need today, but we're using really beautiful foods like turmeric and ginger, which are both anti-inflammatory, and bone broth is really great for digestion. So let me know where you're tuning in from, how you're doing today, and maybe something you're excited about for this new week. So here's what you need to collect. You need some bone broth. I really like Bonafide. It's a great brand. You can get it at Whole Foods or other grocery stores. I think Sprouts has it as well. Or you can make your own bone broth. I have a bone broth recipe on my blog. You essentially just get the bones from like Whole Foods or from something that you made before. Chime in, Adi, if I'm missing anything. My husband Adi is behind the camera, by the way, so say hi to Adi and give him some love.
Hi, everybody.
So we've got bone broth. You can make it from a recipe. Again, you can go to my website, thephilosophie.com, and pull up a bone broth recipe and make it at home, or you can buy it pre-made. So bone broth, you need about 2 cups, and then we're going to use this yummy 4th and Heart ghee. It's a clarified butter. A lot of paleo people use ghee. It's supposedly healthier. It's also really good. What's it called?
Dancer?
No, I can't remember what whatever. Anyway, so ghee is incredible for you. Super clean. This is actually sweetened with some fresh vanilla, so it's ridiculously good. Madagascar vanilla bean is in there. You can use turmeric here. I have turmeric powder. I have cinnamon. And then we've got ginger. So this is what you could do if you don't have this product. This is called golden milk. This is a powdered, it's the actual powdered herb right here. It's a friend with turmeric, the root itself, and then it has cardamom, cinnamon, and some black pepper. Oh, so this too, you would need black pepper so I'll write out the recipe for you, but in case you don't have this awesome pre-made mix, you can make it for sure on your own with spices and the root veggies. And then you need a big mug or a cup that you wanna, or a big bowl. You want some sea salt. Sea salt is good salt, good for you. And then our Philosophy superfoods, we've got Green Dream, Berry Bliss, and then the Berry Bee Honey. So all of these you can get on my website, thephilosophie.com. You can use the code PHILOSOPHYLOVE, spelled all together, one word, Philosophy Love, and then you get 10% off your total. So if you want to order a few things, stock up, make sure you use that code today, Philosophy Love, for 10% off.
We've got Idaho, Canada, Nevada.
Yay.
Tuning in, somebody, Sandy in Nevada just got lots of your products.
Oh, yay, Sandy, thank you.
Love the cacao smoothie.
Oh, that makes me so happy. Awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in, everybody, and continue to let me know as you come in. If you're just tuning in, we're making a turmeric latte, but it's supercharged with bone broth. So it's going to be high in protein, really anti-inflammatory, really healing, good for your gut, good for digestion, and great for just a healthy, protein-filled, low-calorie snack. So what you want to do to start is grab your bone broth, either pre-made or you want to also have it defrosted already. So this oftentimes is you buy it frozen. I'm gonna use this whole amount just because I'm making double. I have some friends coming over after this, and it's a great thing to kind of hand to someone as a snack. So then you want to just grab a saucepan, and we're gonna warm this up on over the heat on the stovetop. This is chicken bone broth. You can also use beef bone broth. So is this a good angle, babe? I'm just gonna pour it in here. Super simple. You would use 2 cups for a single serving. I'm making this entire thing, which is 3 cups. So I'm doing a little bit more just so that, because why not? Because why not make more? Let's see. Am I on the wrong one?
You are.
Oh, good. good. This one. What's that one? That one? There we go. Okay, so we're gonna warm this up a little bit. I have this nifty little toy that isn't necessarily vital. You could use a whisk, but we're gonna use this to froth it up. The flame is crazy, right? So this is gonna froth it up and make it really cool. You can get this at Bed Bath & Beyond. What is it actually called, Adi?
It's just like a cappuccino frother.
Cappuccino frother, but we can use it for mad tricks to make cool lattes. I make matcha lattes with this, and this is what makes it really frothy. Has anyone ever had a turmeric latte? Have you ever had bone broth? And if you have, do you have any questions about it? If you haven't had it yet, any reason that it's stopping you, I'm really into it. It helps me. I eat a very plant-based diet, and bone broth has really helped me to feel full for longer in between meals. So I like to have it as a snack, really nice in the mid-afternoon. And it's warm and it's cozy and it's lovely. So it's fulfilling from the inside out and really nourishing. So our superfoods we're gonna add last. We'll add first our herbs, our spices, this sort of stuff. So again, if you don't have this mix, you can use cinnamon, turmeric, fresh ginger or powdered ginger, black pepper, but I have this special little golden milk thing, so I'm gonna make my life simple. Smells so good. You can smell the black pepper, you can smell the turmeric. Look at that color. Let me grab a spoon. So that color, it is golden. So look at that. That's how you know something is just super healing, by looking at the colors, the antioxidants.
Eat your colors, right?
Eat your colors. So I'm gonna do, see, it's 3 servings. Do a tiny bit more. So you'll do 2 teaspoons for a single serving. And I will write out the recipe, so do not stress. Super simple, we're just adding everything into the saucepan. I'm gonna do some sea salt. I would do about a ½ teaspoon.
Is that a ½ teaspoon?
For you. I'm gonna add some collagen. This is grass-fed collagen. It's incredible for hair, skin, nails, all sorts of amazing things. So this is a really nice brand. Vital proteins. It's great for healthy bones, joints, just keeps your bones healthy and strong. Supposedly it's really good for sleep as well. I just started having it, so we shall see. I'm gonna do one of their serving sizes, a little half. They give you this little thing, but I'm gonna do half because it's not a smoothie and I'm not really sure. But it smells amazing. It's got vanilla in there. And then we're gonna add the ghee. If you don't have ghee, you could do regular butter. You could also just skip this step. Because this has vanilla bean flavor in it, I'm excited and I wanna use it. But it's definitely not, this is an optional thing. So I'm gonna do about that much. And good healthy fats, we talk about this a lot. Fats have gotten a bad rap, you guys. Like, healthy fats are good fats. Healthy fats get rid of bad fats. We want and need healthy fats in our bodies. We need it to protect our joints. We need it to protect our brain, for all the functioning in our brain. Adi, you can even speak more to this, being a scientist and all.
Well, I mean, we talked about this before, but every single cell in your body is actually made of fat. So it contains water in it, and water is kind of like this solution that everything is swimming in. But fat, 2 layers of fat that kind of sit in reverse to one another, like back to back almost. Quoting Drake in a song. Are actually the membrane. That's what creates the membrane for every single cell in your body. So you need the fat.
We need the fats.
Your brain, I mean, every single part of your body.
It's so funny when you, like, back in, like, the 90s, when people would be on low-fat diets, and they'd be all walking around like zombies. Like, I remember, like, my mom's friends being on low-fat diets and just trying to have a conversation with them, and it just was, like, not happening. Because we need it for our functioning, for our brain, for our bodies. We're a little tangled over here. Give me my whisk. Okay, well, maybe I won't use a whisk. This is the type of day this is trying to be.
Just use both of them together. What's the idea?
Okay. Not gonna let my day be affected by things like that. not.
Mix it up.
I'm not gonna let that happen. My son also woke up today with pink eye, so I had to go to the doctor before this. It's just, you know, sometimes things happen on a Monday.
Wasn't that doctor's office nice?
Yeah.
Cool doctor.
Yeah, I went to urgent care and it was super simple.
Yeah.
He was very nice. But we talked a lot about this weekend at D. We were talking a lot about perspective and just how we can shape our own perspective.
Absolutely.
Just by the thoughts we have in every given moment. I mean, it's really powerful to think that you have the power to not let little things like that get to you. Like, I could easily be like, great, it's gonna be one of those days, fine. Or I could be like, that's hilarious, I'm gonna use another spoon, it's no big deal. And, you know, my son's home with me. And so it is, you know, I have a couple meetings today. He's gonna come along. It's all good, you know? It's like, this is our life. We get to create it with every moment. All right, this looks really, really, really good. You don't have to overheat this. I'm gonna actually turn it down even more because our stove is really hot. Yeah, make it nice and low. So now, actually what I'm gonna do is turn this off, take it off the heat completely, and I'm gonna add some superfoods and honey because you don't wanna overheat honey if possible. It's not gonna ruin you if you do, but it's better to just have these superfoods at their most potent. So if you can avoid heating them, great. If you're baking this into muffins, you can't really avoid the heat, right? But you're still getting most of the superfoods. If you can keep them from getting too hot, that's a really good thing. So I'm gonna add a half teaspoon of each of my superfoods, Berry Bliss and Green Dream. They'll both add protein from plants, not any soy, nothing processed, tons of superfoods, antioxidants, and then cleansing properties of these greens.
Can you do that again?
Cleansing properties of these greens and antioxidants.
Perfect, good.
And then I'm gonna add about a half a teaspoon of honey, which is optional depending on how sweet you like this latte to be. I want this to be a substitute. I'm not having coffee today. I'm actually on day 2 of the Philosophy Cleanse, which you can learn more about on my website. But I'm trying to not have coffee every day, especially on this cleanse period. So this turmeric latte should be enough. I'll let you know. I'm gonna test it out. It's already.
I'm going to work, so hopefully it's enough.
I won't be a nightmare, but I might have a headache. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna do just a little tiny bit of the Green Dream, a half teaspoon, a little tiny bit of the Berry Bliss. A little bit goes a long way with these superfoods because they're so potent and nutrient dense. You don't need a ton, but it'll offer a lot of beautiful qualities. So now, should I just use that little mixer in here or should I wait till I put it in the cup? Probably in the cup, right? The frother?
Yeah,
Sure, why not? This smells so good.
You have a ladle right there if you want.
Oh, good idea. Turmeric is very staining, by the way. Let me give you a heads up right now. If you have white anything, watch out. Also, a lot of times we have like really beautiful wooden cutting boards, and I'll use turmeric to make turmeric rice or something like this, the actual root to the turmeric, and it's stained. Probably all of our cutting boards are stained. It's so sad. So be careful with the turmeric. Any other questions, guys? I'm gonna ladle this into my mug and I'm going to froth it up and then I'm going to enjoy it and get back to my day. So let me know if you have any questions about anything from the Philosophy Superfoods. Adi and I have a really wonderful program coming out this Wednesday for couples. So if you're in a coupleship, it's a private Facebook group, and it's gonna be awesome. Do you want to add anything to it?
It's gonna be great. If you're if you and your person, male, female, young, old, married, dating,
all is well. All
that
are welcome.
kind of stuff, are looking for some guidance and some help with communication, or overcoming some stuff you've been struggling with, or you want to know how to drink these lattes together, then this group will be totally amazing for you. You don't have to go anywhere. You can watch us on your phone.
Yep, from wherever you are.
Yeah, and only the people that are part of the group have access to it, and will have access to us asking specific questions.
It's a really fun way to connect with your partner for 2 weeks leading up to Valentine's Day. So it's February 1st through 14th. It's $350 for the couple. You can tune in from your phone wherever you are, and it's going to be awesome. So send me a message if you have any questions. What? The honey? Yeah, it's optional honey. This is actually sweetened already since I used this, so I'm not going to use the honey,
Okay.
but I'll taste it, and if it needs a little bit more, that's my sweetener preference.
All right.
So yeah, let me know. Send me a message. Send me an email. You can go to our website, ignited.me. I'll leave that below if you have any questions. Am I doing this right?
Put it all
Here,
the way in.
want to get in here? I'll let the expert come in. So we've got this little frother. Hi, Nikki. I will put the recipe on the bottom as soon as I'm done. We're about to tune out. It's a turmeric latte with bone broth. I will go through the rest of the ingredients that are sitting here real quick, but I'll add the actual recipe at the end. And thanks for tuning in, Nikki. Yes, Nicole, black pepper plays a role. So I use this pre-made mix of turmeric. Let me show you exactly what's in it. So see, there's already black pepper, the last ingredient. It's super clean, vanilla bean, ashwagandha, turmeric, black pepper, and date. So I didn't add the honey because it has date powder in it. But the black pepper, if you are, oh, that's so frothy and delicious. Nice work. So we've got this beautiful bone broth with turmeric, all these amazing superfoods. We added, for the people just tuning in, we did golden milk, which if you don't already have it, it has turmeric, cinnamon, ginger in it, black pepper, and then I added a teeny bit of sea salt.
Be seriously scared of how staining turmeric is.
Yeah,
It's insane.
Especially for someone who's super type A, like a D.
I don't know what she's talking about. I'm totally fine.
Be careful with
Totally
the
fine.
staining properties of this.
It's insane.
We use some
Like if you
ghee.
want to color anything yellow, turmeric. Just use turmeric.
Yeah,
You're
it's
good.
true. It's true.
All good.
Okay, yeah. So then there's ghee, and then I used obviously bone broth. I love this brand. And we use my beautiful superfoods. Let me get them out of the shade. So here's the lineup, you guys. To make this latte, we used a little bit of Green Dream and Berry Bliss. Again, I will leave the recipes. We used ghee, so yummy with vanilla bean. I used this pre-made turmeric, some sea salt, and this is what you can use along with black pepper if you don't have it. And then we just heated it up on the stovetop, and yeah, that's kind of it. I'm gonna go through and see if you have any other questions. Hello everyone. Oh, you grow dates, Diane? That's amazing. Hi Jill, I'm Lind. Okay, Adi's heading out to work, so I don't have my cameraman anymore, but thank you so much for tuning in. Cheers to a new week, and I hope you have a good one. Sending love from California. See you next week, same time, every Monday in February at 10 a.m. Bye.